Okay. Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. It is 7/20/2021. Right now we're going to do some Dark Tower, some Divine Arena, and maybe some League if we have time. Currently, as you can see up here, there is a server maintenance. It's going to happen in about 1 hour, so let's try to get as much stuff done. So let's get right into it. We already have our Warlord and our Pet ready and our guild bonuses active, so let's go. All right, currently we're at 2.5 stars. We need 5.5, so 5.5 times 2 is 11 because each one is a half star is one battle. We have one battle here, and we'll recharge in about 25 minutes. So we'll check back in on that. But for now, let's just do the one and let's go. All right, taking a look at their skills. They have this heal, they have the silence and the stones with heal. They have a Glitty Pet, which gives them health whenever one of their melee units kills, and a little bit of a health boost to their units. All right, extra zombies over here and some transform. So it makes most sense. Get that. We're starting with this unit because it has immunity and then it has this extra attack at the end and it will heal us for a little bit. Our goal right now is to make sure that we can get as many units on their field as possible, trigger their silence, and then possibly the stones, and then wipe them out with our skills, and then go from there. It's not going good right now. We have weaker units than them, and we still need to defend against a couple of their range units and over here. But we'll just try to hold the board as much as we can. Okay, got that going. We'll summon our flight unit to at least block for some damage. Hopefully it will trigger the silence. Probably should summon this next turn if we can. All right, so they did trigger the silence, so that's good. Next thing we want to do is then hopefully get the stones triggered so that we can wipe them out. Their board is a little big, so we'll probably have to use our skills now. So that there. All right, this is fine. We'll use our summon, and then we will that block over there. Yeah, we need to at least block for some damage. So we're going to summon here, attack and block. This has flight, so we'll be able to at least stop this unit from attacking, and then we're giving this unit reborn. Why didn't I give it reborn? That was so weird. This unit should have reborn. Oh, you know what? It was because of the counterattack. That's why. Oh, okay. That's fine. We'll get rid of their units now. And then we will get rid of this unit here. Just trying to figure out what makes most sense. In terms of stats, it'll be this one here. I forgot that this melee unit has counterattack, so that's why that unit died and didn't have reborn. But for now, we have 2 units and we wiped up their board. We just trying to make sure that we can get rid of these stones now because they're going to be able to summon units behind them and then go from there. Try to see what makes sense here. So we have damage. Yeah, damage with reborn makes most sense here. So we'll summon our unit, deals damage, attacks that, has an extra copy. And that extra copy will give an attack boost to their range units and then also deal an extra damage over to us. We have to make sure that we can cover the line. So that is why we need to summon another unit here and go from there. All right, so they attack that. Units here with splash also has mental shield for these buildings. Attack that over there. All right, we'll do our summons. And then need to find some extra damage over here. See what makes most sense. We have, yep, all right, we'll do that. Still need to actually summon something that can actually stay alive. So we're actually going to summon this building here just to block for some damage. Next turn, we're going to be either summoning this unit or this unit so we can get some health back. So attack that over there. So this is going to attack that, and then this is actually going to go through there. So good. That. Yeah, we'll actually summon this over. Summon this over here to deal some damage over here. Get some health back. Put this here. We want to get rid of this range unit because it has the most attack on the board. Also need to get rid of this unit too because of the immunity and the extra damage runes. Alright, so they went silence. Alright, doesn't look like we're going to make it through here. We can attack this, attack that. I could potentially double attack, but then that's really it. So they have this unit here, silences, attacks, and removes our effects. So that's why no heal over here. All right, and they have damage over here. Yeah, they have lethal on two lanes. All right, no good. Ugh. If that unit didn't get the didn't have that counter attack, we would have been able to keep the board clear. All right, we can check back in there about 20 minutes. So let's go. All right, next thing to do is Divine Arena. Taking a look. All right, so we have a Son of Woods on the left here, and then a King of the North on the right. Looking at the flavor text, so there's silence over here, and then some flight and evasion units. Okay. Some epic chests as rewards, and let's go. All right, so we're going to be starting with a unit that we'll start with this unit because of the relatively high health. I also know that whenever it attacks, it summons these rabbits. These rabbits will help silence units and then also count as extra attackers for us. Taking a look at their skills here. So they have damage to our units and these two extra summons. They have block and I think they have one other attack boost as well. And we have an attack boost for order units on their side of the field. Okay, so we silence this unit with the high health. All right, we're going to continue and we're going to try to keep this unit alive. So we'll place another melee unit here to block for some damage. And then we'll just keep on summoning with our spawns, try to keep this alive so we can keep on putting some pressure on the board. All right, so they have this unit here, poisons our ranged units. So for now, we'll have to do our spikes. And then we'll continue on with summoning our melee units over here. Try to get in for some more damage. We're going to hold off on summoning this unit because it does silence and we don't really need to block the lanes for now. We need the spikes to occur. We're going to summon this ranged unit, either this one or this one next turn. Probably this one, just because I know that this has a summon in front of it. I have extra attack over there. Yeah, we can do our summon now, I guess. Okay, so next turn, they're going to run into our Warlord. We have spikes, so we'll take care of actually this one because of its extra attack. So we'll take a little bit of damage. And we actually have our building here that will deal damage to destroy this at the end of the turn, so we won't have to worry about that. All right, we'll do our summon here. Get some heal because of this life palace that comes out by this unit here. Oof. All right, some extra summons over there. Let's see if we can actually go for lethal now. 2016. Nope. All right, we'll just at least do our silence so that this way that this unit can't get their extra spawns whenever one of our units dies. And then we'll spread out some damage. Okay, not really concerned about damage at this point for our Warlord because we have a lot of health. And then we have lethal on these 3 lines. So as long as they can't block, we are all set. Summon another melee unit just for extra damage. And there we go. Okay, cool. We got some coins and we got some sparks because we're still in the world event, and we got some epics. All right, doing the King of the North side now. All right, since we know that they have spikes and we have silence, we're going to be looking for units that have high health. And so that way when the silence occurs, it's not going to hurt us as much. We'll start with this unit over here. Again, with the high health. Also has this other skill to deal damage to 3 other units that are not order. So in this case, it would be our little bush here. The bush here with these spikes. All right, we got damage over there. Going to actually use our skill now because of how the silence skill works here. So we don't want this unit to be silenced. So we'll do our skill. Attack for some extra damage. All right, so we're going to deal the extra damage over here, and then we're going to have the extra combat damage to destroy this here. This unit has evasion, and then also gives melee units on our side health whenever melee units attacks, and then plus attack to our women. But this unit came into play and silenced the units in the line. Not a problem. We're going to hold off on fighting this unit for now, and we're just going to keep on attacking for damage. Okay, we triggered the spikes, and this is actually a good thing now. Reason why is we got it out of the way. We don't want to... we're going to either deal a lot of damage to the Warlord now, if they can take damage, or otherwise we're going to summon units to attack on this line here, so that way we don't take the spikes damage. Let's see here, Death Sounds, Nature... We are taking damage because whenever a melee unit in the line is attacked, it will deal damage to whatever unit attacks it. Interesting, alright. Right, we'll summon here for some block. Let's see what... Okay, so they just have block. I wonder why they have those specifically. So that's going to take damage, that's going to take damage, that's going to take damage. And checking out their spikes. Gotta hold off on that. We're just going to do our summon over... we'll go for damage instead. I don't mind losing the units now, especially since they're going to be poisoned and they'll be destroyed in the next turn or so, and then we'll be able to back up with our other units. All right, let me summon this unit that removes their negative effects, so these units aren't poisoned anymore, which is unfortunate. We'll summon over here. Probably gonna have to play catch up now just because of this particular unit. All right, and actually, don't think we'll be able to make it at this point. Yeah, there's too much damage on the field. All right. Okay, not a problem. Looks like we'll have to draw out their silences first before we start going with our board setups. All right, so we'll try that again. Well, actually, I think probably keeping this building alive is going to be very helpful for us. So summon a melee unit just to block for this building and use it to get some advantage over there. Okay, they summon their units. We'll look to attack over here. Also, because of how this unit works, so it'll poison their ranged units. This unit does get rid of negative effects on units, but it can't get remove its own negative effects. So because of that, that's why we summon that. All right, so the damage is going to go over there. See what makes sense. We'll have damage over there. So it won't be enough to destroy that. 612. Actually, well, because then we have the poison. We're going to be summoning this unit. So whenever one of our units dies, he'll deal some damage in the line. Poison. Oh, it should have destroyed this here, but oh well, that's fine. All right, so they did do their skill, which means no more silence. We can then start using our skills in response. And the silence start building, which is annoying, but that is okay. Let us do this here with the extra summons. We're summoning this unit because if one of their units dies that is not a chaos or a building, we'll get some extra spawners on the field. And you'll actually see how it works now. So we'll do our skill to summon something. When that spawn comes into play, it will freeze another one of their units. Then need to get rid of this over here. So it makes most sense. Yeah, we'll just do our spawns. Try to get rid of this unit as quickly as we can. So we'll get a little bit of block over here and a little bit of protection. Okay, gives them spikes. Okay, yeah, so that actually makes sense why we did our summon first. This unit gives spikes whenever one of our units attacks, so a little bit more of protection over here. Okay, we'll summon our unit here with the double attack. Forgot about this extra damage over here. That's no good. Okay, let's see. So we have extra damage over here, damage over there. Seeing what makes most sense. We have that. I don't know if this will actually trigger the effect, but we'll see. All right, so we'll summon this unit, get the poison damage, get their extra spawn. Extra spawns over there. All right, and so there you go. Right now we have a lot of our extra summons coming from this unit here, helping us block for some damage. Also, whenever one of these units dies, it will give plus attack to our chaos units. Once again with the silence. Ugh. All right. Seeing what makes the most sense here, we'll have to have damage there. All right, we'll summon our melee unit here for now. We're actually going to hold off on summoning this particular unit until we can have open spots for our summons. All right, now we finally got rid of that unit with the extra damage to our units because of the melee attack. So now would be a good time to actually summon this. All right, so combat will take care of this. It'll be silenced, attack, and we can do our summon again. So let's do that. And looks like we have lethal on at least one of these lines. So I think we are now all set. Okay, once again, another unit here with the remove all negative effects. Seeing if we have the damage. 32, 14, that's 46, 46, and 52. Oh, 62. I don't remember if they don't have death triggers, so we should be fine here. Oh no! We are off by 1. All right. We can still take damage. That's fine. I know this unit has a death trigger, so plus health over here, but we are now good. Yeah, we can just do our sudden death instead. There we go. All right. Took a little longer. We also needed to make sure we had our poison unit so we can get rid of their range units, and went from there. Also, we needed to draw out the silence so that we can then create our board. All right, so that was Divine Arena. So not the 40-minute. Is it open now? Nope, 6 minutes. All right, we can do some League in the meantime. So let's go over there. We have 7 wins. Let's start it off. Going to be skipping some of these ogre battles. And then we're just going to look for our regular opponents. Attack all heroes. All right, we'll start with our summon over here. And then we're going to actually summon this unit over here. All right, taking a look at their warlord. So they have these block runes on their cells. They have these range units with splash, and then sets the health of our units to 1, except the melee units. So I summon this unit because it gives miss to another unit that comes into play. So that is why we have some a little bit of protection. Gonna use this one next. So I'm summoning this unit now just for the extra damage that it does at the end of the turn. Get some health pentagrams out in play, and then we're summoning over here. So because of the extra attack boost on the units in the line. So we'll actually have that over there. We'll do our destruction skill to get rid of this. And then we're going to be summoning our building here for a little bit of protection. Also, at the every first turn, we summon this unit because of how those extra units come out. So those Rocker Boy units, once they come out, they'll actually get miss, and so they won't be able to affect our board that way. So we'll summon... Yeah, we'll summon this over here. Okay, like you can see, that extra damage is going in. And so at this point, we have 3 lanes of lethal. We have these Rocker Boy units that did come on play, but as you can see, they do get miss. So we don't even have to worry about those. All right, that one's pretty straightforward. Let's keep going. Ugh, look at that health. Yeah, let's skip this one over here too. And see here, look, there you go. 330 health in League 1. So yeah, you can eventually find people that are like that. This is if you're trying to, just get through the battles quickly. Do our summon here. All right, so just extra damage whenever we attack their warlord, and the spikes over here. We're okay with actually taking damage to our units, so we'll just go for some damage to the warlord. Do our poison over there. We summon this unit because it does poison damage to 2 of their units at the end, and then also extra damage to their warlord over here. Damage, and yeah, I'll summon this one over here. So get some heal, but then the attack for lethal over here. Okay, 5 more. All right, there you go. Taking a look at their warlord. Has the heal, has the silence, and the stones with the heal. Okay, they summoned or goes to here, some extra damage to our units. Now we'll summon our unit over here. When it comes into play, it deals damage to all units. And so we're able to destroy that unit along with these buildings. And then we also have our lanes open here for extra damage. All right, we're going to be summoning this unit here on top of the attack rune. It attacks 3 times, so we'll get that extra damage. And next turn, we can then summon our range unit or our extra attack unit for lethal, assuming they don't have some way to block either of the lanes. Or they can surrender. All right, collect our win chest so we can keep collecting rewards. All right, not bad. All right, 4 more. We can skip this one over here. Okay, another low health warlord. They got the damage pentagrams over here. Got the sharks with the setting the attack to 1 and then the attack boost to melee units. We'll start with our summon over here, and then we'll do our range unit. So they give miss to another one of their units. This unit attacks multiple times, but because of how this unit works, we'll be able to stop it from attacking. All right, this is cool. We'll summon our double attack unit. Summoning it over here so it gets an attack boost. And it has that steal, so it stole from here to the damage behind here, and then went for lethal over there. Okay, yeah, same pirate, so that's cool. Let's go for that, and then take a look at their pet. So attack boost over there. All right, let us start with our, we're gonna actually change this up. We're gonna start with our building so we can get some protection on the lanes, and then also, as you can see there, that there's damage at the end of the turn. So destroyed all those units over here. Okay, they did their pentagram summon, so some extra damage. Oof, all right, we'll do our summon. And then, see what makes most sense. I want to get rid of this because of that extra damage. We'll summon our units over here. So we'll get some combat damage, some building damage, and then the poison damage will destroy this here. We're going to summon our melee units. Deal some damage, destroy this building, get some health. Also attack this unit over here, get some health back. This unit deals a little bit of damage every time we attack them, but we need to get some health back, and that's why we summoned our melee unit. All right, we're going to hold off on this one here. You know, we'll get some health back again. That's fine. We already have enough pressure coming from this melee unit here. Kind of wanted to wait until these sharks came on play so that we could just attack, do the attack steal and run them over, but that's fine. We can use our building to also destroy this as well. And then we have other units here to help guard on the board. All right, so attack steal, and I think we should be all set here. Attack, attack, and there we go. And we're going to skip this. So yeah, the reason why we fought that pirate even with the relatively high health is because we know for sure that unlike Ogre, it's not going to be a stall battle per se. So not a lot of healing, silence, and then having to deal with all of that, you know, the blocking. So we know we can just go for a very offensive attack battle. All right, 2 more. For those who are tuning in right now, so we did one battle of Dark Tower this morning because we only had one attempt. We finished the Divine Arena, and then now we're currently doing League. After these set of League battles, we'll go back to Dark Tower again, and then see if we can get a victory from there. Still got to find some people to fight. This one might actually be good. That's very unexpected. Usually, if somebody has these sort of skins, their what do you call it, the units and their health isn't that large. Very surprising. All right, we'll go for another pirate battle. So same thing with the pirates. Got the damage pentagrams. Got those sharks, and the attack boost over here. Got a unit here with the multiple attacks. Let's actually stop them now if we can. So we'll do our silence. We'll do our skill first, and then we'll actually place this unit behind here. So we'll give this unit miss next turn once one of their units comes out in play, unless they summon a unit that has silence or transform. If not, we can then summon our unit here to silence the male unit. So in this case, it would be this one here with the male symbol. All right, this is actually good we summoned in this particular order because now we can Let me actually take the damage scene here. I want to see what their stats look like before the after the silence, rather. Yeah, this is fine. All right, so we silence this melee unit as well, so that no more extra attacks. We're going to be taking some damage over here, but that is okay. As long as this unit doesn't die or this unit doesn't die, we should be good for a board wipe next turn. All right, we'll have to do our board wipe. Could we actually take some extra damage? No, we got damage over there. Damage over there. Yeah, oh, okay. So this is actually going to be one time where we cannot destroy their units. We can do the attack steal once. That's really it. Because we'll still be taking some extra damage over there. Actually, yeah, we're gonna not attack and destroy their units. So we'll do that, get some attack steal, and then slow their units down. But it's getting pretty close because this unit attacks twice, and if they deal about 100 damage over here, we then we'll be in trouble. All right, in this case, they were unable to, so that's fine. Got that over there. We could, yeah, we'll just do our board wipe now. Attack over there and summon, and here we go. So yeah, that was pretty close. But we did use our units effectively. Instead of going for the normal board wipe, we actually took the damage and then set up for a better attack the turn after. And we got one more over here. All right, skipping that. Still looking for that last battle. Will it be this one? Oh, great, it is. All right, so we'll start with our summon, and then we will continue with our unit over here. Guess I should have actually put it over here, so on this lane, so that we can get some damage, but it's okay. It is all right. All right, so they have their skills here with the heal, the silence, and the stones with the heal. Some damage over there. We're going to continue on. We're going to summon our melee unit here with the extra attack. Summoning over here with the attack boost over here. Next turn, we can do our destruction skill to get rid of this, and hopefully we can get the lethal using this unit. No good. We'll do our destruction skill now. And 142. I think we're good. Yeah, we are good here. And there we go. So pretty quick battle. Just got some extra damage over there. And we'll carry that. All right, so we're going to close out League. And now we're going to go back to our Dungeon of Trials. I think we're still going to keep our Warlord, so we'll go for that. We have one more attempt, and we'll fit it in before the maintenance break. So let's go. Okay, taking a look at their Warlord. So they have the heal, they have the silence, and the stones with heal. Seeing what makes sense the most here. Taking a look at their buildings. So a little bit of damage, a little bit of health, attack runes, and... Okay. Interesting. All right, we're going to start with our unit over here. We're summoning this over here because it has this extra summon in front of themselves, so we need to give it at least some space. When the summon comes into play, it summons these freeze runes that will help slow down their board. And we know that they're going to do silence in 2 turns because this unit is too strong to keep alive, so we'll hold off on, We'll hold off on summoning units with high health. We got to give this miss. Steal over there. See what makes the most sense. Yeah, we'll summon this over here. So we're summoning this unit because it gives miss to one of their units for a turn. This unit is going to deal damage to our units whenever a unit comes into play. So we'll need to get rid of this at some point. Probably going to be in the next turn or so. Just trying to open up some spots so we can get some melee units. Okay, here. We have our silence already, so that's even better. So we'll summon that. have a unit that whenever it attacks, it silences the unit, so that's why we summon this over here. They did their own silence now. Take a look here, just vampirism. All right, we'll wait till we draw out their stones, as mentioned before, and then we'll do our destruction skill and get rid of their units. So we have damage over there, damage over there. Could do that. Yeah, we'll summon these units here. So we summon this unit because it has mental shield to themselves and the units around. Get some damage over here. We know that these are going to be blocked, so that's fine. Next turn, we'll do our summon to then help us block for some extra damage. Yeah, we also need to mark these units for damage as well. So we're not going to do our destruction skill quite yet. Combat over there. Just gotta make sense, see what else we can summon here. We'll summon here our unit here with the spikes. That makes sense. Okay, and then as you saw that extra damage at the end. They did their stones, so that is what we'll have to deal with next. All right, they summoned a building that will deal damage to our units. Interesting. All right. So let me just take a look at their, sorry, this unit's health. Ugh, all right, 139, so we can actually get rid of that. We'll do our destruction skill now to get rid of these two units. Break the shield over here, and then we'll summon our, we'll summon our melee unit over here to destroy this. Okay, our skill here at the end of turn deals damage to their units, so that's why we're able to combat and destroy the stone. We just need to destroy the stone here, destroy this building, attack, okay, attack over there. We'll get rid of this here. So we'll do our summons now to get rid of these. So we have the extra damage over there. And we'll summon, in terms of stats, this one over here. All right, so now it's looking pretty good. We got rid of their stones. We have a couple of units here with health. This unit here gives an attack boost to our melee units, which are this and this. And then we have this unit here that has a lot of block and then giving block to our warlord. We're just going to continue on and yeah, we'll focus on damaging their units and we'll get the win over turns. So we'll have that. We have this unit here that does the poison damage and then damage to their warlord. Next turn, we can, okay, we got that damage over there. Poison damage is actually going to get rid of this over here unless it reflects and deals damage. Okay, so this could potentially die. So if that's the case, actually, we're going to summon our... Yeah, because that unit could potentially die, we don't want to ruin our setup. So we'll just summon our unit here with the silence to guarantee that we can get the extra damage to destroy this. All right, so they have a unit here with transform. Let me just see how much our poison damage is here. So 65, so this will actually be destroyed. We'll continue with our ranged units. As you can see, their warlord has a little bit of block because they had that unit that can reflect the damage, but that is fine as long as we're keeping with the damage, and we're actually going to keep on the same lines here with the freeze runes, so that way the units that come out are going to be stunned for the turn. So let's we have damage there, damage there. All right, and next turn we should have lethal at any point because of the 3 lanes that are open. All right, so there you go. That one was a little bit more difficult because we had to wait for the right time to do the destruction skill, but other than that, we were all set. Okay, increase in rewards, got another star. All right, let's go. Okay, got the same skills over here. Got the Galiti pet as well, so it gets a little bit of health to their units and then healing to their warlord. And dealing with this unit that has the instant kill runes. Kind of tough spot. We could do reflection. We could also summon our own unit for freeze. What makes more sense? I think we'll summon our reflection unit. That'll probably be better off for us. So we're taking the chance that we don't get silenced or transformed or anything. We're summoning this unit because it has that reflect damage equal to the attack of the user. So in this case, if this gets attacked, we'll reflect and destroy that. Okay. Okay. Oh, all right. And there you go. So that was that reflect damage over there. We still need to deal with their silence, so we'll summon units that have high health. Do that. Yeah, this is fine. We'll summon this over here. We summon it over here so that we can get rid of that that unit, that building here with the spikes, and then we can keep their lanes open. Wow, those death runes right there, preventing us from attacking this unit directly. But that is fine. Let's see what we can do. We can do this poison here. So whenever this unit dies, it will deal poison to their units. We'll take a little bit of damage because it is a melee unit, but we need to make sure that we can pick off their units now. And we're summoning over here, getting rid of this death rune in this particular spot so that we can summon either a melee unit or a ranged unit. Otherwise, if we summon it over here, we can only summon a ranged unit. So that's fine. We got rid of their silence, which is really nice because we actually have a couple of units here that we need to not have silenced. Okay. So it steals attack. I know that. It also has invulnerability for a turn. All right, we'll summon our ranged unit over here to destroy this. It summoned another plant. That plant will summon another plant. And since these are nature, they don't have their attack stolen from this particular unit. So that's good. All right, we want to keep this unit alive if we can. So let us see what we can do here. We'll have to take a little bit more damage because we want to drop the stones first. So we're going to summon our flight unit here to help us block for some damage. Okay, not worrying about the attack steal because these are all nature units. And then they did their stones, which is exactly what we wanted them to do. We'll do our summon next, mark their units for damage, and then destroy them from there. Okay, some death triggers, so we'll deal damage to units in the line. We'll do our skill. And then, like I said, we have to hold off. Ooh, we have our extra copy. I'll do that. That'll be good. All right, so you can see those stones with the heal when we're attacking, the healer warlord. That is okay. We have this unit here that whenever it gets attacked, it'll summon an extra copy of itself, so we'll be able to block some damage in the lane. We're also giving an attack boost to our ranged units over here. All right, good time to use our destruction skill. These units will all die. That's fine. You saw also these death triggers, these death runes. Let's see what makes most sense. Yeah, we'll do our summons now. We'll summon our ranged units. 2 of them will die because they'll land on these death runes, but we'll get rid of them, and then we'll have some open spots. We'll continue with our summon over here. Summon to get another summon. And this unit here will still get the plants. So we're in pretty good shape right now. All their stuff is gone. All the skills have been used. So we just need to just worry about the instant death. But that's really it. All right, so we'll continue. We will summon our... damage over there. I want to keep this unit alive if we can with our extra spawns. We'll actually do this. So we'll summon our unit here. It deals damage to all units on the field, and then whenever one of our units dies, it will deal damage to their units. We're going to use our spawns and then hopefully get some extra damage to destroy this over here. This unit's going to get silenced eventually because of this unit's skill. You silence the units, but we're going to use our own units as points of destruction. All right. Seeing if there's any other triggers here. Nope. All right, so they're all going to die anyways, so we're just going to be summoning something to open up a spot. I didn't see one of our units did die, so we'll get that extra damage going in. All right, we had another unit die and some more damage over there. For those who are tuning in right now, we are doing some Dark Tower. We did one attempt in the morning, lost that. We did some League, we did some Divine Arena, we completed that, and now we're back to Dark Tower because of the extra attempt. All right, so we have combat damage over there, Seeing if we have lethal here. This is about 60, this is 90, that's 150, so we're a little short, so we'll need to continue with fighting their units. Like this one here, because whenever it dies, it gives plus attack to our units, so that'll be a lot. All right, and then next turn we have lethal because of the multiple damage on the lines. So there you go. All right, some dust, some sparks, and some epics. All right, let's keep going. Okay, looks like they're starting first. They have damage to our units, have these range units, and then the plus attack to order units. Has a unit over here. Whenever it dies, it deals damage to one of our units, and then also extra damage when they attack our warlord. We can get rid of this in one go, just trying to figure out what makes the most sense. So we have 30, just doing some math. So 56, 32, and I know it has extra attack right here, so that's 80-ish. Yeah, we'll summon this unit over here. So we summon this unit over here because we want to actually keep this unit alive because it will deal damage at the beginning of the turn to their units, and then we can set up for our destruction skill. But instead, they just kill our unit altogether. No problem. What makes the most sense? Okay, so we can't one-shot this unit right now, so that's unfortunate. We'll do our summon. I'm trying to figure out what it. Okay, so it does 74. We'll do it anyways. So we'll do our summon, and then we're going to summon our building down here so that we have some protection in the line. It gives a little bit of attack boost to our chaos units, which is that arch vampire, and then it deals damage to units at the end of the turn. So we can help set up with our destruction skill. Got that over there. Got to deal some extra damage over this. So let's see, it says 8, and then this one is 34, so we need to deal about 100 damage, which is the only one over here. Summon this unit. Okay. Our skill here with the extra damage to units helps us get rid of that divine shield, and then the effect damage from this tree would then deal the damage to get rid of this. So now we need to get rid of this unit that is stealing attack from our units and then dealing damage to us. We'll use our skill now to get rid of that flight unit, and then it makes the most sense. We'll summon our unit here with the giving reborn to our units. We'll summon it on the health rune over here. And then we get some extra protection over here. So as long as we don't summon units that can take that extra damage from the effect, we should be all set. All right, so that over there. Summoning this over here for combat damage. And then the building damage will destroy this here with the skill. Does this have reborn yet? No, it does not. Does this have reborn? Yes, it does. Great. All right, so they did do their damage skill. They did their summons as well. Okay. Right, so they summon the unit that deals damage when it comes into play, has Reborn, and then gets an extra attack boost. We're gonna... Right, well, we're gonna summon a melee unit to at least stop this here. So we'll summon this here. Get some health back off of the kill. And then get some more health off of this kill here. We're summoning this unit because it has evasion, so it'll stop at least this range damage. But it is getting pretty close in terms of the what do you call it? Damage to us. All right, so we need to, let's see, start health, heal. Okay, whenever they heal, we'll deal damage to our warlord. We'll do our extra summons. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Should be close. Combat. Yeah, okay, we should be good here. So attack, 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 get some health back, and then the 100s over here should be good for lethal. Ugh, that was very close here because of that York, that with the extra summons. If they actually had 2 of their order units on the same line and then destroy them, we would have taken the lethal there. All right, so let's keep going. Got the halfway mark. That is a lot of health. All right. Okay, well, we'll do what we can. We'll start with our range unit over here. We're summoning this range unit because it has these instant kill runes. And we're also trying to target this building here with the metal shield. That will give metal shield to their units. Yep, got some heal, got the silence and stones with the heal. We'll try and clog up their board as much as we can with those instant kill runes. But instead, they just wipe our units, which is not good. Extra health, extra attack. Oof. Don't think we'll be able to stop this, but we'll do what we can. We'll summon our unit here with the extra unit behind. It's going to still die because of the extra damage over here. But we just need to block for some damage until we can find a response to this. All right, best we can do now is summon this unit here, block for some damage. Hopefully this does its free. No, it does not do the freeze that we wanted on a random unit. So we're going to be taking at least, was it 300-ish damage right now? They did do their skill here with the silence, so we can't use that anymore. All right, and let's see, combat over there. We could summon our flight unit to block, so that could be something. Yeah. Okay, which one of our units has Reborn? This one has Reborn. If this one gets Reborn, that'd be nice. So then we can go back with the freezing. But for now, we have to contend with their units. So damage, some Reborn, combat to destroy this, and then damage over there with the extra summons. We'll use our destruction skill, but I don't think that we only have 41 health anyway, so any unit they summon is going to destroy us, so yeah, that is fine. We are already expected that we were going to take a beating because of the high health over here, so that is okay. But we got some wins. We started at 2.5, and we got 3 wins. We have some more attempts coming in about 12 hours, so we'll check back in for tomorrow's stream. And let's do some, let's just claim some, what is it? We have some attempts over here. So currently it's around almost 8 o'clock. So 3 more, right? Because UTC, that's 4, 6. So we can get 3 more. So we'll use these attempts because they're going to recharge. As you see here, they recharge in about 2 hours. So we'll do number 1, number 2, then number 3. And actually, because of my own personal schedule, I'll need to use this last attempt because we're going to be what do you call? We're not going to be around for the world event in the middle of the day. So we'll just use those up. All right, cool. So just a quick recap of what we did for today's stream. So we did some Dark Tower. We got a couple of wins. Just waiting for some more attempts. We have 5 days to get 8 victories. So we'll check back in on that. Got some sparks as well because these chests still give sparks while the world event is going on for another day or so. We did the Divine Arena, got both sides. This one took a little longer just because of the extra damage that we took. And they do have a silence on their side for the Warlord, so that is why we lost the first time, but we took care of that there. And then we did some League, got some chests going. We're still in League 1. We're currently not going to drop out until we either go top 50 or below 300, which is probably not going to happen anyways. And so there's that. All right, for tomorrow's stream, giving a little preview of tomorrow's stream. So we're going to be doing some more Dark Tower. We're going to most likely finish up the world event, and then we'll do a recap of the world event, and we'll do some League. And like I said, Divine Arena here, it'll recharge in about a day or so. So just League and Dark Tower for tomorrow. Right, and you see it says here the maintenance break is going to happen very soon. It says 8 o'clock UTC, or sorry, 12 o'clock UTC, which is in about 5 minutes. But we got everything done, so that's cool. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. If there are any questions, comments, feedback, or concerns, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content and streaming schedule is right up there in the white box. Please like and follow on Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. We have the live streams if you missed them. We have the world event coverage, Dark Tower, Pit, anything you can think of Mighty Party related. If you don't see it, send me a note and we'll make a video for you. All right, thanks guys for tuning in once again. And yeah, this is Happy Splasher